What's up, guys? The guru of Bitcoin over here.
No, I'm not. I'm not a guru.
But he holds a lot of Bitcoin, and he's made a lot from mining and other things. And I come to this guy for a lot of advice. That's why I bring him on my channel. For all you guys watching right now, this is Sean Logan.
What's up, everyone?
This is my
How's everyone doing?
This is my good friend. He has made countless Bitcoin in the last 18 months and invested in a lot of ICOs. We're going to go into some of that. And one of the things right now, everyone's wondering, will the market go down? How low is this market going to go? Is it going to go past the next line of support at $375 billion, guys? We're looking right now at the total market on coin market cap of $412 billion. What's good, Francisco? Hey guys, this is my friend Sean Logan.
What's up, Francisco?
Hopefully. What's up, McLaren? How you doing? How you guys all doing out there? Deshaun, tell us about what you think of the market right now. What you think's going on? We're gonna get some expert opinion here.
I don't claim to.
What's up, Francisco?
I don't claim to be an expert. I just claim to be an enthusiastic student going through a learning curve of trading markets and investing. But
how many good trades have you done lately? Explain to my viewers.
Well, here, my situation is a little different. I don't trade all the time. I trade less frequently, mainly because what I've done is I've built residual streams of income that are already paying me in cryptocurrency, and then when a coin comes along that resonates with me that I like, I tend to just buy it and hold it.
And name some coins just so.
Sometimes I might do some swing trades here and there, but my income is not 100% relying on trading the markets, because I've got multiple streams of residuals that are coming in.
Of crypto.
I mean...
Look at here. You see the guy you were talking about earlier on the job break? Yes, I was. This is Sean Logan, guys. This is why I bring him on the podcast. What's up, McLovin? I put in another 3K in the market last night. The market hit 380 billion. What coins do you trade? So they all want to know what you've traded. Like I talked about you earlier. So just tell all the good trades you've done and how much you made.
Okay, I can kind of... Well, I'm in CoinMarketCap right now, so I'm just going to go to the main page and just kind of look at some of the coins here.
Okay, we're going to look at the ones that Sean Logan's traded, guys.
I've traded Bitcoin.
Okay.
I've traded Ethereum. I've traded Ripple. I've traded Bitcoin Cash. I have invested in and I'm holding Cardano. I've invested in and I'm holding Neo. I have invested in and I am holding and I am also mining LITECOIN. I have invested in Stellar Lumens. I've invested in and holding New Economy Movements. I'm invested in. I'm holding IOTA. I was mining Dash. I've invested in and I'm holding, and I've mined Monero. I'm holding Tron.
And let's keep going. We're gonna keep going, guys. You guys are. He's going to tell you all the coins that he's holding and invested in and how much he's made through each one of these. There's Populous. That's the guy that one was talking about earlier.
Yeah, that I don't actually own any Populous, but I do believe that.
What did you think of CoinSpark? What do you think of CoinSpark?
I don't know. I've actually never looked into CoinSpark, but
maybe we can look onto it on this.
Let's see if it's on here.
Yeah, we'll look into CoinSpark right now for you guys. And
CoinSpark.
Sean, just give us a little bit of idea of how much you made from a few ICO trades lately. Just kind of tell my viewers just like how much to be gained from Bitcoin mining.
What we see with ICOs is that we're seeing like 10x profits, 15x profits, literally like within short periods of time, like within like a month to a couple months. We're literally seeing 10x profits, 20x profits. Some of these other coins that have, I mean, over longer periods of time, we've seen like 50x to 100x to 200x profits. So the thing is, like, I'm at a point where I'm starting to question, like, should I even be trading off these ICOs so quickly when we've seen other coins in the past over like a year's time 100x over the course of a year? So
can you tell them which ones you've invested in, how much, and how much you've made from ICOs? Just give us a little sample of like what should be done here.
Well, I mean, I can give you an example of like some coins that I invested in, like when I invested and what trades I did. I can use Ripple as an example here because I've done some trades off Ripple that were very profitable. But I'll pull up the chart here and I can like kind of show you when I invested and when I sold.
Is Bankers a good ICO to invest in? Bankera.
I really can't answer that question.
Right, we'll look at it. We'll take a look at it, guys, during this.
So here's Ripple. Let's see where's I'm trying to find where I first bought in. Hang on a second.
All right, hold on, guys. Bear with us. We're gonna take a look at Ripple real quick. Go to the all market. Hang on, guys. Bear with us right here while we pull up the.
I bought in. Where did I buy in?
This is when Ripple was like 0.1 cent.
I'm trying to find it. Wait. Right here.
Okay.
All right.
You bought in at 0.006 cents.
That's okay. I bought a bunch of Ripple.
How much did you buy?
Around.
Just give us some
I think
idea.
I put in like a couple $1,000 worth, but.
And when did you sell it?
And then.
I've been in crypto for 3 years, witnessed the market crash 5 times, and we're still here. I have a huge gains, and people understand that the market is going to buy and hold Neo, Populous 1K at 2019. I'm going to buy Tron and hold. I think about spending $200 on it. That's what Jose said.
No.
I remember the hype on Ripple a month ago, and then it's gone downhill.
Yeah, see, Ripple is a kind of controversial coin because from what I understand, it's a centralized ledger, and it can be inflated. They can just pre-mine or mine up as much of it as they want and just inflate it. However, it still makes for great swing trades, and it's
the all-time high of 380.
It is one of those coins that we literally saw over 300x in profit. So like I bought a bunch like at 0.006 cents, and then not too long after, and you can see the chart here, this happened. And I sold off a bunch, like in between 30 and 40 cents.
And how many did you buy? $2,000 worth?
Something like that. But I didn't sell them all. I only sold like a certain amount of them, and it was like, bam, like I made like 12 or 13 grand profit just off that one swing trade. And then I took like a bunch of that money. And I'm going to pull up the Ethereum chart. Because right around that same time,
JD says at 1,000 Bitcoin per day, there's only 8 days left to deal with the paid.
So that was March. Where's March?
All right, you guys are going to see how much he made off Ripple right here, and then we're going to go into other ICOs. We'll start looking at Populous and CoinSpark.
Okay, so then like that was around like March or so. Are we in? Wait, where are we? Yeah, 2016. So basically, long story short, like I sold off a bunch of Ripple. I took like I probably profited like 12 or 13 grand off one swing trade in Ripple, and I took a big chunk of that, and I bought a shitload of Ethereum. Like I bought a bunch of Ethereum, like around here when it was like you know $10, 12 bucks ish a coin, and then I bought a bunch more when it was like at 20 bucks a coin
for Ethereum.
Yeah, and so I used like I turned like a few thousand into like over 10, or a couple thousand into over 10,000 with Ripple. Well, and then I still was holding a bunch more Ripple too, so it was actually total profit would be more than that. But I just sold off a little bit, and then I took some of that. Well, a little bit being like 12 to 13 grand profit I sold off, and then I took a bunch of that and I bought a whole bunch of Ethereum. Back when it was like 12 bucks a coin. I bought more when it was like 20 bucks a coin, and then I bought even more when it was at like 50 bucks a coin. Some of it was from my Ripple trade profits. Some of it was from my residual income profits, but I bought a bunch of Ethereum. So anyone who's been following Ethereum knows that if you were, buying Ethereum back during that time and you held on to it where it is now. So, Ethereum, what is it trading now? It's trading for $897 a coin today. So,
yep.
That was those are like just an example of like some very profitable swing trades that I've done.
Okay, and so what coins? Tell us what coins you've been into, like the ones now, the Telecoin, Digicoin. Tell us about Saltcoin.
Okay,
let's hear about this. Give us an overview.
One I recently bought was Saltcoin, and the reason that I bought Saltcoin is because
Alton is a great coin.
Now, Saltcoin is a potential coin that if it gets developed, And you know, if everything goes well
Salt
with it,
is dead. Someone said salt is dead.
that's fine. I don't care. If salt's not dead or alive, it's just barely freaking getting started. We'll see if they become alive. We'll see if they become alive or if they just die out over the next couple of years. But what Saltcoin is, their whole thing, what they want to do is they want to be able to get people fiat money loans, but use their blockchain assets as collateral. So that is, if it does go well, it will be an alternative to get funding without having to use a centralized bank. Well, it's cutting out the bank. So I want Saltcoin to do really well because of that. However, whether it's going to do well or not, I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. You know, it's a very complex situation to try to do what they're doing. So it may work, it may not work. If it works, freaking awesome. If not, you know, whatever, they tried. So I consider it like you know, it's a risky coin because there's all kinds of crazy regulations and things depending on different countries that you get into when you start trying to do loans based on basically a collateral based loan. There's all kinds of hoops to jump through and shit depending on the country. So I want Saltcoin to work. Will it work? I have no idea. Maybe.
But what are the other ones? Telecoin and the Digibyte that we're into. We're gonna look at two other coins right now. I'm gonna show you guys that.
Now here's another one that I invested in was let me pull it up here.
You guys like Civic? You like Civic, Sean?
Hang on, I'm not talking about that right now.
Hold on. Wait, you guys, and we'll get into other ones. Just give us 1 second.
Quant Stamp.
We're gonna look at Quant Stamp.
This was one I bought because their whole vision and what they're trying to do is solve a problem within the Ethereum blockchain that we see happening. And the problem is that all these companies are trying to get on board with cryptocurrency. All these companies are developing ICOs that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. Lots of businesses want to create an Ethereum blockchain token. And now when you're using the Ethereum blockchain, you get you're getting into like smart contracts and computer programming to build the contracts and all that stuff. Very complex computer programming stuff that I don't know how to do. I'm not a computer programmer. I don't know how to do the language or anything, but to do that is difficult. It takes a lot of training to do that, and it's easy to make mistakes when you're inputting the smart contracts and the computer code and stuff like that. And if you fuck up the code in one little way, it could create a vulnerability that could allow someone to access your tokens and steal them, or someone to access the database or something like that could happen. So what QuantStamp is doing is QuantStamp is like an auditing protocol for companies that want to go and get their smart contracts double checked by professionals that can help identify vulnerabilities in the smart contract. For example, there was a token called the Digix DAO. Oh no, not the Digix DAO. Sorry, it was just called the DAO. That was built on the Ethereum blockchain. And if anyone has Jack's wallet, right? You know how Jack's wallet is like a multi-coin wallet. You can get all these different coins on here to choose from. There's a ton of different coins you can choose from on Jack's. Now, back in 2016, when I first started using the Jack's wallet, there were only 3 coins available. You had Bitcoin, you had Ethereum, and you had the DAO. The DAO was an Ethereum blockchain token, and they had a vulnerability in their smart contract. And someone went in and extracted $55 million worth of Ethereum because of that vulnerability. So what QuantStamp is doing is, again, they are an auditing protocol where companies can go and get their smart contracts double-checked by professionals to make sure that there's no vulnerabilities. So
we'll get into HChain. We'll talk about that in a minute.
So that's why I just saw like there was a problem.
We'll get into that.
There was a problem in the ecosystem.
Okay, he says, what's the difference between Ethereum and Ethereum Classic?
And that's why I did that, basically. I just thought they were identifying a problem.
Cool. What's the difference between Ethereum and Ethereum Classic?
You can go for that one because I don't even know. I don't know any Ethereum Classic right now.
Yeah, I don't know Ethereum Classic either, but they mine it on
from what I understand, I honestly don't know the main difference off the top of my head, but from what I remember, it was a split. They forked and they created another token.
Just like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash.
Like how Bitcoin does it.
Yeah. Here, we're going to show you guys an ICO right now that's coming out called Debitium. And I did a video on this one. This one might be a possible good one. And it was on the Clip High report. Explain to me what Clip High is real quick.
Okay, so
Explain what Cliff High does.
All right, so one place that I've gone to, you know, just learn about different coins and stuff, is there's this dude that he's like, he's got this background in computer programming and all this stuff, you know, really into like artificial intelligence, computer programming, robotics. He does this thing called data mining, and what they're doing is basically they're collecting just data from like all these social networks all over the globe, and they do like market prediction, and like they do run all these algorithms and off the linguistics and do all these crazy predictions off this data mining. His name's Cliff High. Is pretty interesting.
Yeah, dude. Cliff High, like CLIFHIGHT, like it's just Cliff High with one F on Cliff. And Sean's it's a $99 a month report, and you've used it before. Yeah, he does this like report that you can purchase each month for ICOs.
Well, no, it's a web bot report.
But it's for crypto.
Yeah, he has one for cryptocurrency,
and a lot of people trust him.
So what this guy does is he has accurately predicted the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum time and time again, as well as other coins. Now, and he's not right about everything. There's some coins that he's not been right about, but he's been right often enough to where you know, a lot of people are following him, and a lot of people have made a lot of money based off his predictions. So this was like
we might get Lisk.
Is he gives like, he analyzes all these different coins and like gives them different scores and stuff. And this was one that he talked about recently, and he gave it a good score. So I looked into it, and then I realized that they had,
it's an ICO, guys.
This is an ICO. Let me actually just.
But this could possibly go up like Electronium.
Go to the website. Hang on.
Yeah, this could be another one just like Electronium. This is why I did a video on it, because tell them how much you made with Electronium. Just explain real quick. Like, okay, don't even go on it. Just explain.
Let me not get off topic right now. Well, I'll talk about Electronium in a minute, but let me finish what I was going to say about Debitum.
What's ISO? ICO.
ICO stands for Initial Coin Offering. It's being able to invest in the company before the token hits the exchanges.
And if we can get into some right now, guys, so if it's a Debitum, if it kind of does what Electronium does, then we can make a shit ton of money. So that's why we're looking into it.
If.
So, but Cliff High, we're kind of going off the Cliff High report here. He saw that it was going to be a good one. It got like a 10 out of 10 rating. So that's why we're looking into Debitum right now. So there's some research back to it. That's why I'm promoting it on this channel.
Okay. This is Debitum.
Leveraging blockchain technology to secure, distribute
global small business financing. Now, what are they doing? Is they're basically what they're doing is they're trying to help get credit, you know, funding and stuff, and help get credit for small and medium enterprises.
KuCoin is a trustworthy exchange. Yes, KuCoin is definitely trustworthy.
So this one's been getting a lot of attention right now. They're running sponsored ads on Facebook, and they have an affiliate program. It's a 7% commission. So
you can join this for free, guys.
Whatever someone buys through your referral link, you get 7% of that in the form of these Debitum tokens.
But it's not like BitConnect, right?
No, this is not BitConnect.
And how can people tell the difference between a BitConnect Ponzi and like something like a lending token?
Well, the thing with like BitConnect and all those lending tokens is that they don't really solve any kind of problem in the monetary system. They're not doing anything to innovate the monetary system. All it is a shit coin where a bunch of investors come in, and then they pay out like around 1% a day, usually using one person's money to pay out another person, and the whole thing will eventually collapse because there's no product, there's no service. It's just all based on investors coming in and putting in money. That's a Ponzi scheme when there's no product, there's no service, or anything like that. So that's how you can tell if it's legit or not.
So getting back to the topic, guys, what do you guys think about Bitcoin mining? What do you think about a BitClub network where you can, you know, obviously this is a Debitum. What we're promoting right here is a link in the description. But
so with Debitum, they have
token.
They have a 7% referral commission.
One token's good.
And there was another ICO that came out not that long ago that had an affiliate program.
We'll get into it, Jay.
And it was called Electronium. And you could get into the ICO for like a penny and you could even get into it for less than a penny a coin at the very beginning. But they ran a bunch of sponsored ads on Facebook, and it created a ton of hype. So a ton of people made just shitloads of the tokens from the affiliate program, and the token went from 1 cent in the ICO to over 20 cents at its peak. I think right now it's probably around like 9 or 10 or 12 cents or something, but it's only been out for a few months. So
Electronium.
Who knows what it'll be in the future if the company keeps doing a good job and develops it and makes the right moves. Who knows? It might be $1 a coin, you know, a year from now. We have no idea. But the fact of the matter is that you could literally join a program like this for free, promote it with the affiliate link, and rack up tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of these tokens during the ICO phase just from affiliate commissions. And I was able to get like 130,000 tokens, and almost all of them came from the affiliate part.
Exactly.
So a very small.
That's why WTM might be good, guys.
There's a very small window, a very small time frame where you can take advantage of programs like this. An ICO that comes out with a referral link and doesn't even require you to invest your own money to go out and promote it.
This is WTM, guys. There's a link. There's a link in the description for WTM if you guys want to check it out. It might be a good one. It might not be, but at least it's a free program to join. And if you want to, you know, what's a good website to buy certain coins? Since I don't want to use my account, perhaps a scam website. Is Binance a good place? Binance is a great place. Fun Token. Sean, have you been in Fun Token? I haven't gotten that. I actually heard Fun.
No, I haven't gotten that one.
We'll look at it though. We'll look at a couple different ones. Can you look at Populous right now? Pull up Populous. We're gonna take a look at Populous, guys, and then we're gonna show you some Bitcoin mining and some other things right now. Okay, so let's go to Populous and go to their website. Let's look at the all-time high if you could real quick too. All right, so here's Populous right here, you guys. Innovating, discounting the blockchain era, rebuilding invoice financing block by block for invoice buyers and sellers. All right, keep going down. Let's see their roadmap. Expand your business and expecting your cash. Earn passive income purchasing invoices. Populous is a peer-to-peer invoice financing platform, globalizing what is currently localized and limited market sector. Global invoice trading program and blockchain ledger technology. Populous uniquely connects business owners with invoice global scale by leveraging security. It seems like it's good. Let's check out the team maybe. Let's kind of look around on it. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, the thing is like,
what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about Populous right here? We're taking a look at it together.
I mean, I haven't really gone into this one. I've heard about it. I haven't really looked at it. I missed this one when it was, you know, I mean, I'm sure you could probably get it for like really cheap at one point, but yeah, I missed out on this.
378.
But
okay,
the thing is, like, when you're looking at all these coins,
go to the high real quick. Let's see what it went up to.
What was that? $65.
65 bucks.
I think.
And what's it at now? It's at
52.
52. Okay, so I mean, it's not down that much.
The thing when you're going into these and getting these coins and all that stuff is you want to always like question like research who's the development team. Does the development team have a track record of being able to successfully build and maintain platforms like this? What does the coin do that's going to, what problem does the coin solve in the current monetary system? What does it do that Bitcoin doesn't already do? What problems does it solve that we're currently experiencing in Bitcoin? What problems does it solve that people are experiencing with Ethereum? What problems does it solve is the main thing. Who's the development team? Are they capable? And what problems does it solve? You know, does it have usability? All that stuff is what you want to take into consideration. So it takes a lot of time to go and research all these different coins. Okay. Sometimes people ask me like, what do you think of this coin? And I'm like, I've never even heard of that coin because there's literally like thousands and thousands of these coins being created right now.
This guy says this is better than Tai Lopez. And other YouTubers just want viewers and mislead their audience on cryptocurrency. Yeah, we're definitely not misleading you guys. We try to show you good mining programs, good ICOs. You know, I bring the news videos. Sean even watches them.
Yeah, I mean, we're all on here like we're just like going through this learning curve together. You know, like I jump on live streams and like other people share stuff with me that I didn't know about that I'm learning just from like communicating with people in a live stream. So, you know, I'm not on here trying to be like, oh, listen to me, I know this stuff, I'm a guru. Like I'm just like everyone else. We're just trying to go through this learning curve together and pick and choose and figure out what is going to be the best moves as far as investing and
okay. So let me ask Sean a question for you guys, and I want you guys to listen to this real quick right here. Sean, where do you see the market going? You've been in this for 18 months now. You've made almost $250,000 from Bitcoin. You know, he can do whatever he wants now. And investing and mining. What would you give the users advice on holding the market? like what's going to happen? What's your like? What is your prediction? Just like not not financial advice, but what do you think it's going? What do you think of the fiat money? Like tell us, tell me, just go into a little bit of a rant here.
What we're experiencing right now is an evolution of the entire global monetary system, where it's pretty much common knowledge now that the centralized banks and these third-party entities have pretty much figured out how to control and enslave the world through control of the money supply, and their whole system now is crumbling because now it's exposed, and now for the first time people actually have a choice as to what kind of money they want to use. They have a choice as to where they want to store, or they have a lot more choices as to where they want to store their value, and it's evolving into the form of cryptocurrency. So as this is happening, it's going to be very volatile. A lot of wealth is going to be made. A large transfer of wealth is going to occur, and
people are been enslaved basically for years. Some of the banks and like people losing their houses. Now we have an opportunity here.
Yeah. So now, what cryptocurrency essentially is, and the technology behind it, the whole concept and the whole philosophy of decentralizing the money. This is going to do to banks what email did to the postal service. It's going to do to banks what file sharing did to the music industry. It's going to do to banks what Airbnb did to the hotel industry, and what Uber has done to the taxi industry. But this is more disruptive than all those things combined, because this is disrupting literally the very entities that have tried to control and enslave the entire world through the money supply.
And so basically, so that getting in the market right now, it probably isn't going to crash. We think that there's a lot going on. I mean, we think it's going to bounce back up. You think it's going to bounce back up, or you're hoping at least?
If I didn't think it was going to bounce back up, I would not have my value stored here. So,
and let's see some of your the value we can show on like BITCLUB network and.
Well, I mean, one program that I've used to increase my Bitcoin a lot is actually there's been a couple, but I use Bitcoin mining programs. I invest into Bitcoin mining, so I start getting autopilot payouts every day, and then I find ones that have referral programs so that I can build networks and then make even more money, and then so can everyone else who joins them.
And so let's look at one.
But I can show you like what some of those look like.
I'll show you guys one right here. We were looking at Populous earlier for all you guys looking at here, but we're gonna show you BitClub network and how much Sean's made, how many Bitcoin, just off one or two positions, just to give you guys an idea. If you're at home and you wonder how you can get out, tell us about how to get from a job and how you can live your life now and how you get paid.
Well, if you're one of those people who is in a situation where you have to work all day at a job and you don't want to, but you still want to have money, all you need is to figure out how to build streams of residual income and attract money, so you don't have to trade your time for it. Instead of sacrificing your freedom for money, risk your money to get your freedom. And that is what I do. That is what I teach.
And how much have you made this year when Bitcoin was at its highest?
Well, I have I'm well into a six-figure income with this. So this is like one of the mining programs that I've used.
This is BitClub network, guys.
But what this is it's not a cloud mining company. Sorry.
Yeah, Sean, just for you guys watching right now, Sean actually just got out of surgery earlier today. He had a hernia.
I was on anesthesia earlier today, so my throat is all screwed up because they put a tube in your throat when they knock you out on anesthesia. So I'm coughing and I sound all raspy right now.
Tell him what happened. You were just going too hard lately, dancing and.
Yeah, so between the weight training and the dancing and the partying and all this stuff, I think I pulled a little hernia in my stomach that they had to fix today. So.
But here's this is BitClub network, guys.
So this is not a cloud mining company. They do not sell hash power. What this is an opportunity for people to invest into mining hardware, where you own the mining hardware, but it is stored at the BitClub network mining farm in Iceland.
And they own 3.5% of all the Bitcoin mined. Let's show them how much Bitcoin you made through this program.
The reason that they're doing Bitcoin Cash now is eliminating the fees for members when withdrawal. So
So basically,
good news for us, you know, no more fees for doing withdrawals.
All right, let's look at your all-time summary.
I can show you my. Here, I need you to move your phone a little bit, just to the left, so I can see what I'm doing. Thanks. So I can show you like the all-time withdrawal from this position over here. If you look at my all-time summary right there, you can see like from this position,
18 Bitcoin.
I've withdrawn 18.8235 Bitcoin.
That's a lot of Bitcoin.
Now this is like a combination of mining profits, it's a combination of building the network, but if you want to make money fast, you know, if you want to start making like $10,000.
Show them the mining earnings real quick. Talk about the mining earnings real quick.
Well, these are mining earnings up here.
So 1.45 Bitcoin in the last 16 months. That's a lot of Bitcoin. After how much of an investment? I'll pull.
I bought a $500 pool.
And then it became 1.
And then I compounded it for a while.
And it became 1.4 Bitcoin.
And that's the amount of profits that is put out. So, you know, that's like pretty much like triple profit in over a year. And it continues to pay me out passively, regardless of whether or not I sell or recruit or do anything. I just keep getting paid that money whether I like it or not.
Mining Bitcoin.
Yeah, mining Bitcoin.
Off $500 investment.
Yeah.
$600 to join the whole program.
Yeah. So like, but what I did do, because I wanted to make even more money, is I built a network.
This is the network you can build too. You guys can do this too. And we have another guy there's all kinds of people that do this. It's super easy.
Now, like,
how long have you been using BITCLUB? Explain that real quick.
About a year and a half.
Explain how you got into it, like why you got into it, like, you know.
Well, what I noticed was that all these other investment programs and forex trading programs and rev share programs and passive income programs that companies claim, oh, deposit money with us and you'll make like, you know, like 1% a day profit and you can compound it and you'll get rich and all this shit. What I noticed is that all those companies were scams. They all shut down. None of them lasted. None of them were sustainable because none of them had a real product. None of them had a real service. They were all just a bunch of Ponzi schemes. So I began looking for a real investment company, a real passive income program that was not going to shut down, where they had a physical location, they had a physical product where the members could go and that someone could invest in and then start getting paid out money passively, indefinitely, without selling and recruiting. And I found it in with cryptocurrency mining, because cryptocurrency mining profits come from buying the mining hardware, and then the mining hardware confirms transactions on the network, and that is how more Bitcoin gets created. So that's why these are sustainable, because one, the profits don't come from new members putting in money, and two, it is a real company with a real physical product, not a Ponzi scheme.
What VPN are you using?
I used an IP switcher called ANONYMOX. Yeah, I downloaded that as a Google Chrome extension.
Yeah, I'm using ANONYMOX too, guys. But this is the network that can build. And look at the.
Show you
about the points.
This is just an example of like how the network would look if you build it out and you start bringing in investors, and your investors start bringing in investors, and your sponsor above you starts.
I just tried to sign up for BITCLUB. It says do not accept registration.
For me, they sign up more people. I benefit from it.
You're welcome, Jose.
So it just I mean, I have hundreds and hundreds of people in my network, and you know, that's how I'm making over $10,000.
Show them. Now go to the Can you go to the mining profits and show them how you compound, and show them how the pages of results?
Yeah. So
let's just go to that real quick.
In here we've got a public record of all the payouts that I get from.
This is on the second.
From this business that I've built.
All right, go to some of the pages.
So these are, you know, I've got over 400
pages. Go to someone where it shows like the 20s and the 40s. And
I've got over 400 pages of these.
Look at 20, 10. This is all in the same day. 25. So these
are just payouts that I'm getting on autopilot from this business that I've built. I make this money whether I like it or not at this point, because I've already built the network. I've already invested in the different mining shares.
The mining shares. Keep going on some other ones.
But I have over 400 pages of these payouts.
Excellent. Yeah, look at $1,000 payout. That's $1,000 one. Credit. And how much have you made from this program together, would you say?
Over 20 Bitcoins.
And how much has that improved your life?
Well, it's given, you know, when you build something like this and you start making $10,000 a month, you know, you have a lot more freedom. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
And you go to Mexico, you can chase aliens.
You can go anywhere in the world you want. You know,
do you also cloud mine?
Well, I have invested in Genesis Mining, which is a cloud mining company.
What's the difference between Genesis and BITCLUB?
Genesis is a cloud mining company, which means that they sell you hash power. BitClub is a program where you actually invest into the mining hardware and you own the mining hardware.
And what does the compounding mean? Explain to the repurchasing.
Compounding basically means that you are taking profits and then reinvesting them into getting more mining hardware.
And what does BitClub do? Like, explain. Let's show that real quick. All right, so we're gonna show you guys something real quick off the $500 pool. But they're accepting Bitcoin Cash now, which is kind of crazy. But this is the first pool. This is pool 1, right?
So you can see
pool
here
2,
that
pool 3.
This was the $500 pool that I bought.
Uh-huh.
And I've actually...
It was 1.8 shares?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I have 1.8 shares worth of this pool now because I've compounded it. And these are all 1,000-day contracts that keep getting renewed because I keep renewing what they call partial shares. So I wouldn't have to wait to make $500 profit to get another share. I'm constantly renewing all these little partial shares, and they keep renewing 1,000-day contracts.
Because you can set it. Show them where you can set it.
So my mining will never run out. It will build in perpetuity and pay me indefinitely.
What's up, Francisco?
And what you can do with this company is I can customize my compounding. So if I wanted to just start withdrawing all the profits, I put it on 0%. If I wanted to withdraw half the profits and compound the other half, I put it on 50%. Or if I want to compound all the profits, I put it on 100%. And you can do that with all the pools. You can do that with these other bigger pools.
Explain pool 2. What's pool 2? What's the difference?
It's a bigger mining pool than pool 1. That's really the only difference. It's twice as big as pool 1.
And what is becoming a founder like you are now?
When you become a founding member, which is what I have 2 founding member positions in this company, which means you came in at $3,500. That means you've purchased all 3 of these pools, and it will open up more earning potential for you in the binary tree.
He wants to talk about Populous.
Now you can
we'll look at that later.
You can also get a founding member position by getting a GPU pool for $5,000, or you can just come in at a $1,000 GPU pool. And what these do is these are 2,000-day contracts. They mine Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Monero. And you will also be able to set your repurchases and customize it with the Bitcoin mining contracts.
Yeah, and let's look at the hash power, the hash rate distribution of what Bitcoin owns, and like, we'll show you the mining facility.
So if you come in here to
there's Populous. We just looked at Populous. Francisco, you weren't even here. Hey Francisco, we just looked at Populous and just kind of went over it a little bit, the invoicing, and we kind of looked at the price and everything too. But well, I'll do a video on it. I'll do a video on it maybe tonight or later. Depends what we might go out tonight. So.
All right. So here.
It is Las Vegas. You got to think about that on a Friday night.
The blockchain hash rate distribution. Now this is the blockchain.info. This is the Bitcoin blockchain website.
Okay. Can I still make money if I don't have referrals? Explain to him.
Yes.
Explain him how. Explain.
You invest in the mining hardware and then you start getting paid out.
And what is a compound? If you compound and you do that way, what does that do?
If you want, you can compound and build bigger shares in the company, which would then entitle you to bigger daily payouts if you wanted to.
And how many Bitcoin have you made off your $500 pool?
Over 1.4 total.
In how many months?
18 months.
There you go, guys. So I mean, and that's there's some good earnings. Okay. So this is the largest mining pools on blockchain.info. And as you can see, you don't see Genesis mining, but you see BitClub.
So BitClub is always on here. BitClub is one of the largest mining pools in the world.
Yeah, and
so if you go to the blockchain hash rate distribution, you can get a pie chart of the largest mining pools
in the world
on the planet right here. So BitClub's always on here. They're always on here. I've never not seen them on here. So we know
that they
mine Bitcoin. Not to mention, everyone goes and visits their mining farm and like takes tours and takes selfies and makes videos. So we know that they really mine Bitcoin.
Okay, here's a question: when you get your profit and you sell it, does that money go straight to your bank account? Really? Can you explain like how you explain it? So explain.
Profit from BitClub?
Yeah. Tell them about BitPay and.
Okay, well, when you get profits from BitClub or any Bitcoin mining program, you are withdrawing that profit into your Bitcoin wallet. Now, once you have that Bitcoin in your wallet, you do have the option to sell it. You can sell it for fiat money. You can you could load it onto a prepaid debit card, like a cryptocurrency debit card, like the BitPay card.
Shift.
You could sell it and then transfer it into your bank account through like Coinbase. So there's different ways you can sell it. You could sell it to someone for cash. You go on localbitcoins.com and find a cash buyer and meet them at Starbucks and then give them Bitcoin in exchange for cash. So there's a lot of ways you can sell it. You can sell your Bitcoin for other coins. You know, it's getting easier and easier and more user-friendly.
And there's a lot more cards like LitePay coming out.
Yeah, there's supposedly a LITECOIN debit card coming out this year, which I really hope goes through. So. And
then the Sentra card you guys just got used at It got used at Walmart for the first time to buy beer with Ripple. So Sentra's coming out with a new card, and another one. Yeah, I think the LitePay, the BitPay debit card's huge. The Shift card on Coinbase. But yeah, if you're gonna make all these profits with BitClub Network, Sean, how much have you drawn out in cash with your BitPay debit card from just direct profits from this Bitcoin mining program? Like on daily, like tell us about it.
Well, with the BitPay card, I believe they have like, I think it's like a $10,000 limit.
And how much have you taken out on one day?
That's none of your business.
I know.
I take out as much as I need, as much as I need to live the kind of lifestyle I want to live.
But a good amount.
But with the BitPay card, if I'm not mistaken, they have a $10,000 limit. So, you know, you can do, you know, if you use different debit cards, you get more than one debit card. There's a lot of different debit cards out there.
We're gonna check CoinSpark at the end of this, but keep going. What package should I start with?
It depends on your budget. If you're a network builder, you're definitely going to want to get the founding member package so that you start racking up commissions and you start profiting the most from the binary tree. If that's out of your budget, just start with the smaller one, put it on 100% compound, and let it build you up into a founding member.
And would you recommend compounders like myself, I'm in the $500 pool, to compound, and even if they're not doing referrals, and try to get to founder?
Yeah, whatever you do, just get to a founding member.
And like, you can compound it.
Yeah, and you can come in at a $500 pool, compound everything, and eventually you'll become a founding member. That's actually what I did, because I have 2 founding member positions, and I started both of them with $500 pool, and I just compounded my way into founding member.
And is this your main job? Like you pay for like your whole lifestyle with like BitClub and ICO?
Well, the thing is, I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. I don't need a job because I figured out how to attract money. I figured out how to invest, and I figured out how to build residual income. Because of the fact that I don't like having a job. I do not want to work for other people. I want to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want.
And so you teach people exactly what you do.
So now I've been teaching people how to do this, because a lot of people want to learn how to do this. So, you know, that's why we do all these YouTube live streams and YouTube videos, is to just share knowledge and connect with other people and get knowledge from other people. You know, that way we're all working together and we all rise up together.
Exactly. And so let's look at the facility. Show us the Bitcoin facility. Explain how you can get your mine back, your mining rig, and it's in your name.
Yeah, so one thing that's unique about this company is that if you wanted to get a refund, if you say, I no longer want to be part of this company, they will actually refund you by sending you the mining hardware in the mail that you purchased through their investment program.
I'll put my Instagram on for you guys to follow. What do you think about Neo?
So like,
we're gonna check out CoinSpark at the end, guys. Kevin, whoop.
This is not a cloud mining company. They're not selling you hash power.
It doesn't run out.
It is a company where you actually purchase the mining hardware, and the mining hardware belongs to you, and your name is assigned to it, but they manage it in their mining farm.
And how do you get new pools? What does that mean? What does that mean when you like repurchase and when you already own a piece of hardware?
Well, you have the option to use profits to purchase more shares in the company and get more hardware, so that in the long run you're entitled to larger payouts, which is what I've done, because I started with a $500 investment, which when I first started, the daily payouts were very small, but then I just compounded for a while. And now, like, off of a one-time $500 investment, just my mining earnings alone, on average, like, I'd say they do around like $25 worth of Bitcoin a day. Off of a one-time $500 investment, getting around $25 worth of Bitcoin every single day is a phenomenal return. Now, I just compounded it for a while when I first joined, and like that's what it's built into now. And I could flip everything to withdrawal, and I would just be getting that on autopilot, and I don't even have to worry about it.
So what do you guys think about that? Let's see. We're gonna show you the facility right now. Let's show them the facility.
Yeah, I think we can go.
So no matter what your market, no matter what the market, you're getting Bitcoin. No matter what the market, you're getting Bitcoin.
Well, if you get a Bitcoin mining contract, you'll start getting Bitcoin with this, but you can also get those the GPU pools, and you can mine the other coins. So it kind of just depends on which one.
But he says no matter what the market does, you're going to get Bitcoin.
What do you mean?
Like, no matter if it goes up or down, you're getting paid. That's what he's trying to say. It's
not yes. See, that's the thing is, like, when the market is down, I actually get paid larger amounts of Bitcoin from my passive income programs because most of the companies in this world today are still using the USD as the exchange rate. So, for example, like, if I were to get paid $500 commission from a passive income program that pays me in Bitcoin, and if one Bitcoin at that time was worth $500, I would get one Bitcoin. But then let's say if a month later, you know, a Bitcoin value goes to like higher, you know, it goes to like, oh no, let's say if it goes lower. Let's say if Bitcoin,
you have a video of Bitcoin mining
let's
on your
say
channel.
if Bitcoin dropped to $250 a coin, but I got paid $500 commission and they paid me Bitcoin, I would get 2 Bitcoins. Does that make sense? How, like, when Bitcoin value goes down, my passive income programs are actually paying me larger amounts of Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin bounces back and goes back up like it usually does, I'm still like racking up tons of these. And when you have new money constantly coming in, when the market goes down, it does not phase you because I can convert this anytime I want into cash.
Anytime. Yeah, exactly. And he says, do you have a video of the mining?
Yeah, there's a bunch.
So no matter what market you're getting Bitcoin, do you guys all have Instagrams? Sean, yeah, his is Sean Logan.
Mine is Sean_Logan_.
Yeah, Sean, his is SEAN_Logan_. Mine is Colin, COLIN, King with 2 G's. And Patrick is my middle name.
Yeah, hang on. There should be a link in here where I can go to the mining. Let me find it really quick.
We're gonna show you guys the mining thing right now. I'm gonna make a crypto Patrick Instagram though.
I just gotta remember where the link was.
Here, just go to YouTube. All right, mining pool. We're gonna show you guys.
I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, this is actually the pool stats. Well, I'll show you this too. This company is so transparent that they actually give you access to a public record of the stats, the hash rates, the blocks mined, all this stuff. So if you're all computer techie, you know how to read all this stuff. You can come in here and get a public record of it. So it's all here. You know, we know that they really actually mine Bitcoin and they're not a Ponzi scheme.
And you can see the facility on YouTube or Google. People visit it all the time.
Let me see if I can pull up some videos here. So there's some photos of it. They had some videos on here. Let me find where the videos went.
You can just do YouTube, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of videos on YouTube, but they have some on the site that I want to show you too. Let me see if I can find them on here really quick. Oh, mining pool, I think. Let me see. 1 second.
There's a lot of new people joining. Tell them what we're doing right now.
We were just showing how we get paid Bitcoin passively from building mining programs and talking about some different coins we've invested in. So here's some different videos of the mining farm that you can see on here. Let me turn this music off.
All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna take a look at the mining facility. This is in Iceland, and you can actually go visit it if you're a member, and if you wanted to keep your GPU, you can see. This is BITCLUB Networks, Iceland. See, it's in Iceland. Why is it in Iceland, too? You're going to find out. So they do this all in Iceland, guys. It's a membership bullshit scam.
That's why you're broke and I'm not.
Huh? Tell them one more time. Tell them exactly why BitConnect is. And...
That's why Joe is broke and I'm not.
Exactly, Joe. That's why people like you, don't know what you're talking about. Where is BITCLUB facility located? It's located in Iceland.
They're in Iceland. We're showing you a video of it right now.
This is it right here. Yeah, I'm broke. You're right. You aren't in Iceland though. Let's just show the people that. Pull up the people that are going
I know a ton of people that have been there already. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways, like, we know that this company mines Bitcoin.
Go look on Google, bro. People go visit it every day.
I don't care, bro. I make over 10 G's a month. I don't care about some fucking broke dude on Facebook comments or YouTube comments. So that's what we're doing. We're building multiple streams of residual income through Bitcoin mining companies, through stuff like that. And then, you know, we invest in different coins. Once we have the Bitcoin flowing in, we can take those profits and invest into different coins. We can invest into ICOs. We can flip those on the exchanges. And we're able to make money on our own time entirely from our computer.
Making money, scamming people. Dude, get out of here, Joe.
What are you gonna do, bro? Fuck, come to Vegas, bro. I own a fuckload of guns, dude. Fuck out of here.
All right, let's talk about Telecoin and Digibyte.
Let me see if I can pull that one up.
No offense, Joe, but you're kind of a troll. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you obviously, like, you know, I've made a shit ton of money mining Bitcoin. Have you? Vegas is cheap and filthy. Well, we're both from SoCal, bro. We go both back and forth.
Hey, you can keep watching me. I don't care, bro. See, you'll think about me all the time, but I'll just forget about you. All right, so here's this is one other one that we got in.
This is called Telecoin.
Telecoin, financial inclusion for a mobile world. So
they're gonna, like this guy said, look at Jose. There's a lot of people sleeping on cryptocurrency. They're gonna regret it in the future. I remember when Bitcoin was at $14 in 2013. Regret not investing, even though I was 13 years old. Exactly.
So here's one. Telecoin is focused on connecting with mobile networks globally, enabling easy conversion between telecom mobile money, prepaid credit, and postpaid billing platforms. So they're making it easier for people to, you know, get access mobile service through the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So this is like, I consider this like a long-term hold. You know, who knows how long it may take before something like this gets fully developed, and if it gets globally adopted, you know, again, everything's a risk. So
this is an interesting one. And then let's look at Digibyte.
Digibyte was another one that I got into. Digibyte's complex. There's a lot of stuff to go over on that one.
Let's just go real quick.
I can't. I don't remember it all off the top of my head, but I did watch a couple videos and I liked everything I saw about it. I see it as a long-term hold because it's got like, where to go? It's like more scalable, way faster transaction times, things like that. You can, you know, they got a good private key wallet for it. But this was one. It's cheap right now. It's only like 4 cents.
Yeah, this is 4 cents. I think the other one was like 2 cents, 0.002. So let's look at their website real quick. We'll go up. Here, let's go over it. Sean, tell us what you know about Digibyte right now.
What I'm trying to find is like coins that are like more scalable, fast transaction times, coins that might be easier to get globally adopted for like day-to-day transactions, like buying a cup of coffee or something like that. Because like we see with Bitcoin, how like sometimes the confirmations, they take like 12 minutes, sometimes even more if the network gets backed up. So like that's not good for like day-to-day business of doing small transactions when you have a network that that confirms that slow. So there's all these other coins coming out right here, you know, that are offering much faster transaction times and stuff like that, and things like that.
So this one, they've been committed for 4 years development. Looks like they have a roadmap, faster transaction times, highly secure, scalable, industry-leading transaction speeds, tried and tested, managed units for mass adoption. It seems like yeah. So what? So should you invest in this one, and what do you think? Or what do you think this one's?
Well, you know, again, I'm diversifying. Like as my Bitcoin profits come in, I just accumulate different tokens, and I just try to get them when the market goes down, and then I just hold on to them now. Every now and then I might do a swing trade.
Managed secure. This is Digibyte, guys. For all you guys coming in right now, we're just taking a look at the Digibyte. It's a coin. It seems to have a pretty good utility. It's really cheap right now. It's 4 cents. This one could possibly be a good long-term hold. Maybe 2018 and 2019. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's look at a couple of ones on CoinMarketCap too. thank you guys all for watching too. You know, I hope everyone's investing out there and, you know, making some good money while the market's down. You know, it is down a lot right now. Don't get scared. What would you tell people not to get scared, John? What are some things that you've seen on the market and why you think that it could bounce back?
Well, first off, if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, an investor, and trade in any kind of markets, one thing you have to learn how to do is control your emotions. So if you already are feeling feelings of fear or stuff like that, you have to learn how to control that. You must learn how to control your emotions. There's a lot of psychological and emotional trading that goes along with investing and trading markets. It's the forex market, the stock market, the crypto market, all of that stuff. You can't make your decisions based off of fear because it's not logical. A lot of people sell. They sell their coins out of fear because they invested like say for example, someone that invested in December when the market was really high, it doesn't really have the emotional training or the long-term experience, might get really scared and sell off their coins at like 30% less than what they bought them for because they're afraid that the market's going to keep going down and it's going to stay down and it's never going to go back up. However, if we look at the track record of the cryptocurrency market over the past 9 years or so, regardless of all the crashes that it's had, it's always gone back up and consolidated higher than it previously has. So obviously I can't guarantee you that the market's going to go back up, but I can just we could like discuss these probabilities based off things that have happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over again through the past.
Exactly. And so yeah, I'm hoping this is really worth it. I'm a freshman in college, hoping in time to graduate. I would like to have some good holds. Once again, it's long-term. Yeah, so long-term holds is good, guys. I mean, Sean's doing a lot of long-term holds. He's barely swing trading and doing these day trades. If you're going to just look at a candlestick hour by hour on Binance, I mean, it's going to get kind of annoying. So you gotta believe in your coins. You know, like Ripple at 80 cents right now. I mean, we've seen the all-time high of 380. Things that could go up a lot. You know, Sean's done some really. You've held for long term on a lot of ICOs, and then all of a sudden you just spent like half. You know, traded half of it, your profit, and then kept a little bit more in case it went up.
Yeah, to be honest, like a lot of the ICOs, because see, ICOs are a relatively new, trendy thing. Like I don't consider myself having held any ICO for the long term yet. None of them have even been around that long. That I've invested in. You know, back in like 2016, 2017, like ICOs were not a trendy thing at all. It wasn't until very recently that these things became the new trend. Now everyone and their freaking mom is trying to get into ICOs. So it's something that I've like I started trading in 2017, and then the ICOs. I started getting into that at the very tail end of 2017. Now that's going into 2018, where it's just becoming more and more trendy. So I don't consider myself even being in this long enough to have held these for a long time. I'm just getting started. You know, who knows how long, I mean, how much some of these coins might be worth 2 or 3 or 4 years from now. I mean, look at Bitcoin over the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, and Bitcoin around this time last year, guys, was like $900. So look at it right now; it's still at $8,000 over, and we've seen that high of 20. You know, if the market rebounds and bounces back, I mean, what do you guys think Bitcoin and all the other coins going along for the ride are going to do? I think it's going to, go on up. That's why I'm predicting the all-time highs that we've seen of the coins with good utilities.
The thing is, only the coins that are solving problems in the monetary system.
A good utility.
Yeah, it's got to have a good development team. It's got to have good usability. It's got to be user friendly. Yeah, it's got to have good marketing because it's got to have good. They have to have like a good vision of what they're going to do to solve problems in the world. And if they don't have that, if it's just another shit coin or something, like it's probably
a screaming guy. Can you pull it up real quick? We're gonna show you guys something super funny right now. We're gonna make something pretty enjoyable for you guys. We're gonna show you the screaming guy, and then we're gonna show you this. If you ever see coins that are lending tokens, run away. Definitely run.
If you want to laugh your freaking ass off, type in BitConnect remix into YouTube and just start watching some videos. Let me find the funny one. There was, I think it was. Hang on. It was the Night at the Roxbury one with the Night at the Roxbury song.
Type it in. One? No, type in BitConnect screaming guy.
BitConnect screaming guy.
Yeah, look at this guy. This guy like.
Screaming guy.
Their coin did nothing.
It's so funny.
It did nothing, and they promised 1%.
I think it was this one, right?
What? There's like a whole song about it. What's up?
it's so funny. Hang on, let me get out of these really quick so the video.
BitConnect. Look at this guy's like BitConnect long term. Joe Smo is the FUD. Joe Smo is the FUD.
Hang on.
And the altcoin Donald Trump.
No, this isn't it.
I know which one it is.
I need to find the.
I know which one it is. Go back.
I need to find the night.
On my phone.
There's one where they.
I know it is. I know.
They remix it to the Night at the Roxbury song.
On my phone.
And it's super funny.
All right.
Oh wait, I think.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's watch BitConnect.
I posted on my Facebook. Here, I posted it on my Facebook. I'll find it right now. Hang on.
Yeah. So you guys will laugh on this. Carlos Matos. Look up his Twitter.
That's his name.
I can't wait to look up his Twitter, honestly, and like see what's going on there.
It is so funny. I posted the video. Hang on. Oh, wait, no, it was.
We're gonna look at the video. I think I posted it too. His tweets are hilarious. You all heard of the guy that had 10,000?
Oh, this is it.
All right, everyone watch this. 10,000 Bitcoins and used to buy. Yeah, we have. That's the Ty Lopez talks about that guy.
We are going to let all of you to see the music video album together.
Music video tonight.
Everyone watch this.
Of course, so right now, are you ready to see our music
I
video?
know this is it.
Ready?
This is it.
Are you ready?
Perfect.
So please give a big round of applause to welcome It's Amazing!
This is so funny.
Are you sure it's it?
Yep.
BitConnect was such a scam. He's been talking about BitConnect for years, guys. He's been saying it was a scam for so long.
About 4 months ago, I started telling people that.
4 months ago?
4 months ago, I said, hey, be careful with it because it's going to have a shelf life.
BitConnect!
Let me tell you guys, my name is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. I started 137 days ago, and let me tell you that I am actually earning around 1,000
1,000?
on an everyday basis, 7 days a week.
This is what you guys want to avoid. Avoid lending tokens. Avoid. Like.
I'm telling him behind it, listen, this is real. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm going to put it into dollars here, there, right on the table. So guys, let me tell you,
I love the Arnold one. They do an Arnold remix. It's so funny. Yeah, that guy's getting into it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, no. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, yeah. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, no. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins,
oh my god.
I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, so guys.
All right, Sean, so what do you think of BitConnect? What happened? How did you know it was a scam?
Okay, well, here's the thing: the coin doesn't do anything. All those daily profits people were getting were based off new investors coming in and putting in money.
It wasn't like a mining program.
Yeah, there was no mining hardware, there was no product, there was no service. It was just all investors putting in money. Now, the thing about these scams or Ponzi schemes is you can make a lot of money with them if you get in early and you pull your profits out before they crash. So that you have to get two things right. You have to get the timing right, and you have to get the strategy right. If you get them wrong, you are going to lose money. If you get them right, you are going to make money. But I highly recommend build real companies first. If you're gonna fuck with these, lending token programs and Ponzi's, build real streams of income with real legit companies first. That way, if you don't put all this energy into building something like this, and then it collapses, and you have to start all over again from zero.
Exactly.
And if you do, and warn people about the risks involved with them, so that they can make an educated decision as to whether or not they want to fuck with them or not.
Yeah. So that's it. That's one thing. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Let's look at CoinSpark real quick. We promised our friend we'd look at it. We're gonna look at CoinSpark. We're gonna take a look at it.
I don't know what that one
Let's
is.
just take a look at it. No, just type it in.
Oh, so it's not on. Is it ICO?
I don't know what it is.
I think CoinSpark. Oh yeah, it's still ICO.
I'm gonna go with Tron and Electronium as my first buy.
Okay.
What do you think of Electronium right now, Sean? You're holding it. You're still holding Electronium.
Yeah, I did. I got in Electronium during the ICO phase. I made over 100,000 of those tokens just from the referral program. I sold off some of them for about $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. So I cashed out and made a nice profit, and then I'm holding the rest of them for the long term, just in case the coin goes like $1 or something, you know.
Okay, so here's Spark. Let's take a look at it. Okay, CoinSpark, digital assets trading exchange. CoinSpark is a digital asset exchange for customers to buy and sell and trade digital assets, proven, built-in second traders, ICO coming. So they're making a coin too, just like Binance Coin. I think Binance Coin will do really well, guys. Institution grade. I think it's like the superstore, the Walmart of cryptocurrencies. Up to 1 million transactions per second. So it's an exchange. And it's not out yet. And they're just starting. It has a cool name. I mean, seems like what they're trying to do. 20 advanced order types, advanced outer routing, vetted by third-party audits. Coming in February. Okay, cool.
I mean,
cool. We'll check it out.
So it's an exchange with an ICO, and it says they allow ownership available to the public.
Nice.
That's kind of different.
Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video on this. This seems pretty cool. I like how they have ownership. I like
We can get some update.
Yep.
So nice you can subscribe to them.
Let's look at their social. See what they're doing on like Twitter and Facebook. CoinSpark. Looks like a lot of people they got a lot of interaction on their posts. What do you guys think of the mining Electronium on your computer?
Barely any interaction on their posts.
Actually. Hey, what do you think of mining Electronium on your computer?
You know, I couldn't get it to work.
You tried though?
I tried one time.
Oh yeah, you had an
download
extra
it,
computer. Yeah,
then,
you tried on that computer, huh?
It just wasn't working for whatever reason. I mean, maybe.
Oh, look at they pay quarterly dividends to coin holders. Spark.
Oh, okay. So that's incentive to hold the coin. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool.
I'm gonna go. You're gonna go with Tron, Electronium, and Ripple as your first buy. I think that's a good bet. McLovin, Carlos, man, look at his Twitter. We gotta look up his Twitter soon. We should definitely look up his Twitter. Do you wanna look it up on here, like Carlos Metis?
Yeah, sure.
Let's look at CoinSpark real quick though. We're gonna look up the Carlos Manos' Twitter so we can all have a laugh together. I need a shave, bro. I just got done with a hike, you guys. Right now, just got done with that work. So I don't know if to make a video tonight. I might do a CoinSpark video though. Yeah. Let's see what he says.
I don't think that's him.
Wait on, it's Carlos. How do you spell his name? Matos. Type in Bitcoin. Type it on Google. His tweets are hilarious. I bet they are.
Carlos Matos.
BitConnect
Twitter. Let's see if we can find him on here.
All right, we're gonna find him. Hope you guys are still watching. Carlos Twitter, you'll be laughing. We're looking. We're trying to find it right now. Maybe he took it down because everyone got scammed.
Oh wait, this is him.
That's
I
him?
think. I think this is him.
Let's see.
I thought it wasn't at first.
You could change one thing about your outlook. Yeah, maybe it is.
I think this is him.
Yeah, that must be him. I'm
Yeah,
not buying
okay,
any the BitConnect dip. Now he's not promoting BitConnect anymore, is he? Brilliantly played.
That's his Twitter, supposedly.
Yeah. We'll take a look at it later. But yeah, what do you think, Sean? Should we end this? Should we end this right now? Do you guys want to talk about anything else?
We've been at this over an hour.
Yeah, we've been at this for a while. This is just a kind of a chill one. He just got out of surgery.
Yeah, that's why my voice is all fucked up and I've been coughing because they, you know, when they put you under anesthesia, they put a tube down your throat. Like that's why my voice is all fucked up.
Yeah, so he had a tube down his throat and he's still doing a live stream for us right now. So that's why I'm happy to bring him on. And I'm gonna do some more too, guys. Where are you guys from? We're in Las Vegas right now. We're from SoCal though, from Orange County, California. He lived up in LA for a while. Before he got into this, you know, I've been making iPhone apps before I got into this. And Sean has been a pro biker, pro BMXer, and got into rev shares. It's been pretty good still since the beginning. Hope you do well. From Dallas. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well too. Very nice talking to all you guys. You guys are all awesome.
See you guys. Great chatting with you.
Yeah, thank you guys all for being here and watching. I'm not an iOS developer, but I do video editing apps. Like I have a development team in Russia. I want to major in software engineering. That's cool. That's it. But yeah, man, that's it. You guys, you got anything else you guys want to talk about? Or that's it. We'll talk later. We'll do more live streams like more often. I'm just kind of tired right now. I gotta wake up a little bit. Awesome content. Thanks, Big Cat. He says awesome content. You want to
Hey, thanks for the good feedback, guys. Really great chatting with you. Thanks for sharing all those different coins and stuff to look at. Appreciate you all.
Yeah, I took some screenshots of everything you guys said, so we'll take a look at it later. No, I think we talked all that was needed. Yep. Cool. All right, Jose. Yeah, add me on Facebook if you guys want to talk more later. But we're gonna yeah, follow me on Instagram too, and Sean Logan. And happy trading out there, guys. Stay awesome. Thank you for being alive.